again guys, I'm Amelia and you're watching MFoxCast. Okay, this video is going to be the last one about scouting because I've gotten so many cast hours for that that I've realized that I have to come up with something else. For the last couple of weeks we've been doing some really cool stuff in the Scouts. We wanted the kids to do a charity badge, but they're so young, they're only like 5 to 7, that they really can't do much with charity. So what we made them do was we baked cookies and they sold them to their parents or friends or whatever, and then they brought the money back to us and we donated them. So basically that was our way of making them do something good for the whole world. The money we raised went to Uganda for the school kids there, and I heard they bought some pencils and rubbers for them. While doing the whole charity thing with Scouts, I realized that when I was a Scout, we didn't do that. We didn't raise money to do something good for the whole world. What we did was we sold Christmas calendars, and although there was lots of money going on, one of them cost €5. So if we sold 10 calendars, that would be €50. That would be like a big amount of money. But what happened to that money? Sorry, Finland Scouters, but it goes straight to the Scout organization. It doesn't go anywhere else. And while doing the charity badge with the children, I realized that we should do something like that. We should raise money for a good cause. Now, I'm not saying that Finnish scouting isn't good. It is good. We have an effect on the world in general. But what I'm saying is that we should raise money for a certain cause, for a certain disaster that's there. Like, we should do more, at least in my group, where I live, where I come from. We should do something that has an actual effect. That's what I'm saying. Okay, in the end of the first semester, the Beaver Scouts had their own campfire. It was so cool. We had this really nice, really scouty start for it. Our group leader here came there, and he was like all dressed up in formal clothes and stuff. And he opened the campfire by explaining how the fire represents life and all that stuff. And it was really scouty, and I really realized that I miss Scouts, like being an actual Scout myself and not just a leader. And we made s'mores, and we taught them some fire safety. We sang Christmas carols. It was good, it was fun. And some of the kids moved from Beavers to Cub Scouts, and they got this little celebration going on, and it was nice. It was a good way to end it all. And I'm going to miss the kids, even though I have to quit now, but yeah, I'm still going to be a Scout. Nothing's going to change that. I've been a Scout for 11 years, what can I do? I'm a Scout for life. Yeah. Okay, I think I mentioned before, like in the previous episode of MFoxCast, that I became an elementary school swim coach. Yeah, it was cool. We're on a break now, but we're gonna start soon again, and yeah, I really love it. I really love it. I think I like it even more than training myself, because I actually see the change in the children. Like, there was this guy who couldn't do breaststroke at all. When I went there, he was like, how do you do this? And then I took a couple of kids, him included, on the side and taught them how to do it properly, first on dry land and then in the water. And they actually did it. They actually learned how to do it. And we had a swim meet just before we went on break, and they actually did breaststroke. It was amazing to see how people progress in swimming. It's absolutely amazing. It's baffling. Wow. Now about that swim meet. I never thought that stuff like that would ever happen during an absolutely normal swim meet. I couldn't even dreamt that people would get lost. People would smash their teeth on the bottom of the pool. It was just so bizarre, and I'd never arranged such a big event before. So I was there like, what? Where should I go? Why doesn't he have teeth? And yeah, wow. I felt bad for the ones who were actually in charge of the whole thing, because I was just a starting coach. I'm still in high school. I didn't know anything about anything, and I was there like, oh my god. So yeah, but it was a good experience. I learned a lot about taking responsibility of stuff and organizing stuff, and I had to be really adaptive because things would, there were like snap changes on things, and I had to be in 3 places at once. So it was a very growing experience. Yeah. But all in all, I love being a coach. I love seeing the children learn stuff. I get a feeling of accomplishment when I make the children learn stuff, and they actually like me. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to start it again after a couple of weeks. So yeah, yay. Okay, so I told you that I will quit Scouts. So I was wondering what I could do instead. And the thing is that I have a guitar, it's right there, and I can play, but I'm not really good, and I can't do those little bar chords, it's just too much. So I thought that I could learn bar chords, and I could actually go into like making my own songs and all that. So that's what I'm going to start doing now, and I'm going to probably post videos of me playing and singing. So it's going to be interesting and exciting, and yeah, so hopefully this will grow into something cool and I'll actually learn something. Yay. Yeah. So without further ado, this was this week's episode of Foxcast. I will see you next week. Ciao.